joke, it ain't a joke, I'm the truth. Taking over today, I came to show you the proof. So follow close, you're watching every move. I was gonna wait till y'all were ready, but I'm not in any mood. Let's get into it, plans are executed perfectly. Professor prepping students like a test at university. The lesson you could learn is that I'm meant for doing work, so I won't ever lose my worth. Check the revenue it's earning me. My stock is risen with my audience's optimism and acceptance that I'll make the most of every option given. All the shots of hin, Klonopins and chronic mixing got me feeling higher than the California cost of living. God forbid I'm on some no-holds-barred shit that you didn't think I'd go so far with. Sorry homie, this is only the start of being the most cold-hearted. I'm a one-man army, fuck a solo artist.
I'm only making it worse, I got away with words so I could get away with murder. I could pay the cost, what could I say, I'm a boss, shit I ain't no worker. I'm psycho, kinda homicidal when I think about it, but I got away with words, I'm only making it worse so I can get away.
I'm on the search to see where something real lies, but when I look, all I see is false truth and real lies. So I know now you never really realize how fake the world is until you look at it through real eyes.
You're now bumping the tape of a madman, live from the war where I was taken for CAT scans. The nurse walked in and I gave her a backhand, cause she had the nerve to ask if I play in a rap band.
Alright, I am Decoy, we are here at War of the Worlds 3. Got Beef's biggest event by far, can everybody make some noise? We're about to get into a big international battle, but before we do, can I please let Shazam say something on the camera right now?
Shazam, för jag finger upp. Check out basementalitybattles.com. Big shout out to Decoy, everybody here. It's been amazing. Let's get it in.
Big up everybody at Base Mentality, man. Make some noise tonight. Alright, so we're getting into this next battle. I'm gonna let Shazam call my man to the left.
On the left, all the way from Norway, my homeboy, Nils M Skils.
I'm gonna let broadcast caller to the right.
Man to my right, all the way from, well, not as far as Norway, but repping that PCB, WA shit, make some noise for Cortext.
What up? PCB, DS Fam, Sound Magnetics.
Hey, big shout out to Perth City Battles and Real Talk, man, for helping us out too. Alright, so we are now gonna do that coin toss. Nils M Skils, you've come quite a long way. Do you want heads or tails?
No one goes for tails. I'll take that.
Tails.
Heads again.
Who's it gonna be? Alright, we are about to get, is it 90 seconds or 60s? 60. We're about to get 1 minute on Nils M Skils when he's ready.
He told me like you might go a bit over. I'm fine with it.
That's fine. We'll be leaning. Alright, as soon as you're ready, bro.
So, I'm battling Cortext. You know who else is dope? The Sora. I'm here, Adelaide. Yeah. Saving women and children. You won the coin toss, huh? Get used to that feeling. No, enjoy that feeling. Fuck it. Anyways, so they tell me you're a Kiwi. I can tell you're pretty hairy. So you rock a ponytail. I can tell you're quite the fairy. A fucking ponytail? Kiwi's supposed to be fruity. And like so many fruits before you, the story of this Kiwi's death will be juicy. Being flown out here is a great compliment. Having to battle you a bigger insult. What annoys the shit out of me is I probably would have said that even if you would have been dope. But I really, really mean it. Bracelet, beard, ponytail. You must have a teeny weeny penis. Cocaine is the only drug that makes a man think he looks good with a ponytail. I hope you never have to go to jail. The most embarrassing part is he thinks he looks street smart. Why couldn't I get to battle the blind retard?
That is time. Make some noise for round one.
Hey, yo, for real, Nils, I found your verse quite boring. He never changes his facial expression, so he has to let his shirt smile for him.
Oh.
Yo,
This guy kind of reminds me of Damo, because a lot of what I've heard about this guy meets interest. I'm just trying to separate the real from the hype, weak fiction and the Chinese whispers. Think I'm lying, keep listening. I've heard he's so wide he releases high-frequency light beams that can only be captured in high-speed pictures. My chief interest, I've heard that even in Norwegian, no one's heard his rhyme scheme switching up in 19 winters. Yo, I heard that in Oslo, the nightlife scene is quite mean and vicious. Just the other night, Nils and his YGs were drinking. By 3 a.m., he thought it was time for them to leave and split. Stepped outside the club, heard tyres screeching as his team was hit with drive-by snowball fire from a gang of Swedish Crips. Yo, I heard you just got married. I think your slut might know me. She's got such a big hole, I just stand back and shoot like Kobe. Yo, she's so ugly I had to fuck her in the dull light. Holy shit, you must have picked that bitch up in a rough night, homie. Yo, but I still let her buff my knob, buff my trophy, leave her knees ashy like the tray that I snuffed my rollie, motherfucker.
It's time, it's right. Alright, we're gonna get round 2 on Nils M Skils, let's go.
I cannot understand why anyone would back you. Your career and your life is so tragic, I have to make my shirt laugh at you.
Yeah.
Now, on YouTube, when you search for Cortext, what pops up is results for Cortex. And there's a link. Click here if you really meant Cortext. Your grip on reality is that of Howard Hughes. Ill recognize ill, right? That's why none of your 8 battles have reached 4,000 views. Any signs you might have a significant fan base are, to put it respectfully, missing. Half your views come from man is prepping to battle you. Those are technically listens. You battle some pitiful dudes. Still you lose a lot. Could be because you spend battles rapping about your political views. You know, only views you got. And when you try that hard to look the part, you just can't be tight. This kiwi's very sour now. Can't be right. It's not a thing for me to take Cortext out. Everybody's expecting to see Cortext out. See, I got Bill Hicks' wits and Pharaoh's bars. Faggot, I'm the future like a tarot card. Yeah. Make some noise!
The way your face is turning red, but your fringe it is the longest. You kind of remind me of a cracker with chili dip and hummus. Hey, yo. But the way you mumble shit with ugly skin the sun has never seen or touched a bit, I think somebody must have shaven Cousin Ed. Hey, yo. I'm gonna fucking murder you. You're such an albino, you look like one of the Nazis that fled from Europe after World War II. What the fuck? All right, I'm about to dismember you. You look like a strange experiment created by a Dr. Joseph Mengele. What the fuck? I'm Aussie, and I'm a proud prick. You're a faggot, you should have been fucking one of the cunts that got X'd out in Auschwitz. Time.
All right, make some noise. All right, let's get into that last round on Nils M Skils.
You are making me look like such a rapist. And yes, second language is a handicap. Face it. I don't give a shit about you, your shitty life, or your shitty accent. And if I had forgot my bars, I got a note like this. It allows for quicker access. Man, you don't know what I've been through. Have you ever been broke when the rent's due? Is 20 Celsius below outside and the landlord tries to evict you from the igloo? Have you walked around desperate with your rifle at night? 2 days with no food? Still not a polar bear in sight? Have you ever had to ski from the cops? Or seen your urine freeze up once it exits the cops?
Yeah.
Have you tried to masturbate when your hands feel like a pair of frozen scissors? Have you ever just had to take a shit in a blizzard? You will never battle anyone tighter than me. My motivation for this is boosting my production of vitamin D. Now seriously, I just want to see a different nation before we're all joined as one after the fake alien invasion. But don't worry, Court. Still one of the best from Perth. It's just not nearly enough. I'm one of the best on Earth.
Hey, yo.
That last round on Cortext.
A world domination, you started off by thanking everyone for having you. Just for next time, that thing that you were at is called a battle, dude. Yo, then in your first round, you said that you thought Ron was a great guy. Man, he must have been mad at you. While he was lighting fires, you were trying to subtract the fuel. Then you got some attitude and had a shot at Bishop. That was rude, but you'd apologise before he even had a chance to answer back to you. Sorry, Bishop's ugly ass. Sorry, man. Yo, I swear, listening to Nils and Shazam when they rhyme directly inspired those two blonde-haired dudes from Family Guy. Which is ironic for this motherfucker, right? Thinking of ways to describe Nils animated doesn't come to mind. Hey, yo, wake up, Jeff. You need some wake-up meth. Shazam put an adrenaline shot in this gay cunt's neck before the battle, and he still ain't even wake up yet. But yo, I represent a country who's got a base of racial tension and foreign lies. And I regret the way my founders waged their terror and homicide. But while in Yarram you bow before a foreign army with your territory occupied, I also represent Tonga, a country that has never been colonised. Yeah. Time, motherfucker!
Alright, we're here at War of the Worlds 3. I'm Decoy. We're about to go to the judge's decision and we will be right back.
Chase Moore here. We're here at War of the Worlds. Shout out to Got Beef. Very heated battle, but I thought Nils took it. I thought he was a little bit more consistent, obviously with the choke, which sucks, by the way, because I just did it. But yeah, I'm going to give it to Nils. I thought that he had some good flips. He was just more consistent and appealed to the crowd more. That's my vote.
What's going on, Detours? Just watching Nils and Cortext. I thought Cortext started off pretty good, but then obviously with the slip up and he fell off. I have to give it to Nils. Pretty simple.
What up, EJ? Shout out to One Night Street Battles, Melbourne to NZ, and Foreman's Finest. We just watched Nils M Skils versus Cortext. I reckon it was a real close battle, but first round I decided to give that a draw. Second round, I reckon Nils M Skils took that, but third round, since of the big chokes by Cortext, I'm going to give that to Nils M Skils. Boom.
What up, Humanist, at Hip Hop Humanist on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. Shout out to this motherfucker right here. He beat me, but it's all good. I'm giving the first round to Cortext. I thought he definitively took that. But the last two rounds, Nils pretty much just came with his rebuttal game, just came hard, and just, I believe, completely owned that. So I'm giving my vote to Nils M Skils. Cheers.
Yeah, it's Legacy here. Legacy Regaining Control mixtape coming soon. Follow me on Twitter at Legacy Truth. So it's Cortex and Nils. Wow. On par, first verses. I'm going to keep it much shorter than this. At the end, I'm going to go with Nils. Once again, based on consistency. Unfortunately, Cortex had a bit of a choke in second and almost, a little bit of the third. Came back with it, but yeah, I'm going to go with Nils. So.
Alright, we are here at War of the Worlds 3. We just had another main event battle. Can everybody make some noise? Yeah! Big shout out to Perth City Battle League. Big shout out to Base Mentality Battles. The judges went with Nils M Skils. Make some noise again.
Skis TV. Yardım.